happy. I become so elated when I see their smiles, their
Oh.
innocent faces, and when they fight with each other. So sometimes I also become a child with them. And sometimes they have to tell me, Mama, you are not a kid anymore. So, this time is not for forever. Very soon they are going to grow. They are growing up, every day. And after reaching at a certain point of time, they are not going to ask you for everything. So this is the time when they need your love, they need your time. So after some time, they will be busy in their studies, their friends, and their jobs and career. So that time is never going to come back. Money can come back later, you know.
Yeah, I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm also good, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking.
Great. Where are you from, Anjali?
I'm from Uttarakhand, but I live in Chandigarh.
You live in Chandigarh. That's not too
Mhm.
far from each other, no? Uttarakhand and Chandigarh.
It's quite far from Uttarakhand, but I moved to Delhi when I was 3 to 4 years old. So I was born
Okay.
in Uttarakhand. I completed my education, spent my childhood in Delhi, and after marriage, I moved to Chandigarh.
Okay, fine, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Great. And so you consider Delhi to be your home then?
Yes, my family lives
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Okay. So you have no one in Uttarakhand then at the moment?
My mother-in-law is there right now.
Oh, in Uttarakhand.
Actually, she also lives here, but she has gone there for some work.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Yes.
So at present, you guys are based in Chandigarh. So how long have you been living in Chandigarh?
It's around 13 years now.
13 years. Okay, fine. And do you prefer Delhi to Chandigarh or vice versa?
I prefer Chandigarh to Delhi.
Now
Earlier,
that
I
you're
used to
settled in
love
Chandigarh.
Delhi because I was living there. So when you live somewhere, you love that place, no matter how
True,
it is, right?
true.
That crowd, that noise. So you love everything about the city. But
Correct.
yeah, when I moved to this city, in the beginning, I did not like it. It's so
Okay.
calm, so peaceful. So when you are in a habit of living in crowded area and area which is full of noise and pollution
True.
and
Yeah.
traffic, so suddenly when you move from one place to another place which is quite different from each other, so
Yeah.
in the beginning I did not like, but yeah, gradually I fell in love with this place. So now
Okay.
whenever I go back to Delhi, I find it so difficult. I
Oh,
think that how difficult it is to live in Delhi.
really? Okay.
Yes,
So Chandigarh is a lot more calm and a lot more composed as opposed to Delhi, is what you're trying
yes,
to say.
right.
But in terms
Yeah,
of
that's right.
job opportunities and growth and education and all of that, would you still say the same?
No, actually, job opportunities are more in Delhi as compared to
Right.
Chandigarh. But if
Right.
you, I mean, my husband is in the government. He is a government employee, so everything is going great. So I love this place because it's peaceful. We have lots of park here, and
Okay.
roads are very neat and clean. So everything is great. So
Okay.
you can literally live a quality life here in Chandigarh. That's what I
Oh.
feel. Right.
Oh, right. Okay. What do you do, Anjali?
I do nothing.
Oh, I
I
wouldn't
have
say
two
that.
kids. No.
Okay.
I have two
Okay.
kids, and
Then I want you to explain
I
yourself.
also have a YouTube channel. I'm not regular
Nice.
on that, but yeah, sometimes
Okay.
I try to upload videos.
What sort of a channel is this?
Easy English with Anjali, and it is related to English language. So whatever
Okay.
I learn, any grammar topic, any idioms, phrases, or spoken English related. So whatever is possible for me, I upload it there.
How long have you had this channel?
It's been around 3 years.
3 years. Okay. So,
Yeah,
what inspired you or motivated you to start this channel?
this language, English language. I'm very
Okay.
passionate. I'm so passionate about this language. So uh, it has another story. So one day I was sitting at home with my kids. I couldn't go outside because I had to take care of my family, my kids. So one day I was just thinking that why don't I teach my son, English. So I went through some videos and websites to teach him, to get some daily uses English sentences so that I could teach him. So I went through some videos and I found it interesting. I thought that why don't I try it myself? Because I love
Okay.
this language. So yeah, that's how. So I started to learn myself. I through videos and websites. So the idea of creating this YouTube channel was to revise, For example, if I learn a topic, grammar topic or anything, so I would upload it there to see how I am doing, how I was doing.
Oh,
Because
right.
you learn something, then you need to do it. You need to practice it. So it was a practicing thing for me, nothing more than
True.
that. Yeah, and
Okay.
I have learned a lot over the years.
Oh, great. Good
Because
for
when you
you.
explain something, when you teach something, so you also learn a lot.
Very true.
Right? Yeah. So that's
Absolutely.
how I created it.
Oh, lovely. Good for you. Okay. So you're passionate about the English language. That's why that was what motivated you to start this channel.
Yeah.
Prior to this, or prior to getting married, have you ever worked?
Yes, I worked.
What did you do?
I worked in different sectors, not for longer time. I also have taught in school. I have worked in Axis Bank.
Okay. So take
Yes.
me through your career history. What was your first job, and then how did you change from there?
Yeah, it is not a good history because
Okay.
I kept leaving jobs. Never, it never made me happy and satisfied. So whatever I worked, I was not happy with that. Private sectors are always like very hectic and very tiring. So that's
True.
why now I'm working here on YouTube channel. I'm also giving some online classes to some beginners. So this
Great.
is my passion and I love working in this field.
I don't blame you, Anjali, because I'm also an engineer by profession. I hated it, to be very
Yeah.
honest. I did it for 15 years and I
Okay.
absolutely hated it. So
Right.
then I finally left it and now I'm doing this and
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier.
So you
So
must
I
be
don't
loving
really,
this job, right?
oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Yes. You're
absolutely.
also helping a lot of students, a lot of learners.
True. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the whole idea. So you help a lot of people and you also get something in return. Like you said, when you
Right.
teach, you learn as well. Correct.
You learn.
So
Yeah.
actually, it's a two-way street, you know. So
Right.
both parties benefit, but mainly the students. So that's what you're doing it for.
Yes.
I don't blame you at all. But if
Mhm.
you're okay with it, if you can just take me through your career history and tell me about each job and why you left it. If you're okay with it, I would love to hear
Okay. If you want it.
it.
So
I'd
my
love to.
first, yeah, I even don't remember how many jobs I have done so far. So
Whichever you remember.
I also have worked in call center, Airtel company, and I love that job actually because in call center, that age you are young and you love talking to people and that age group and that time especially. So yeah, for some time I worked there, and after that I also joined a company which is Tata AIG. That time it was Tata AIG. Now I think it has um, collaborated with some another company. So I also
Okay.
have worked with Tata AIG, and after that I have worked in which was, I think it was an NDPL's company, sister concern company of
Hmm.
NDPL. So for some time I worked there as a executive. I mean as an office assistant. So for some time I worked there. After that, I also worked with an advocate for some
Oh,
time. Then
okay.
I taught in a school, and after marriage, I moved. I moved. I was here in Chandigarh, so I also have worked in Fortis Hospital for some time,
Oh,
and
okay.
then Axis, and yeah, then I left my job. That time when I joined in Axis Bank, my elder son was 4 or 5 years old, so I was not
Okay.
able to give him proper time. I wanted to spend some time with him. So
Right.
evening schedule was not exact. So morning time was exact, like you have to join the office around 9, but evening time was not fixed. So sometimes you leave at 6, sometimes 7, sometimes also 8. So I did not like the job because
Right.
when I came back home, my son used to sleep. So that
Ah,
moment, it was very heartbreaking. You reach home and then your son is sleeping, so
yeah.
you miss those moments. So after that, yeah, I was also pregnant. Then I left my job, and I thought that now on I would stay at home and I would take care of my family because
What
kids
was
are the most precious things in your life, I think.
yeah.
So if you can manage, So you should take care of your family. So my
True.
first priority is my kids, my family.
Okay.
So
Good
yeah,
for you. Yeah. A lot of women these days are career oriented. Most women today are career oriented. So they want to spend because they believe that they have had an education. They want to be independent. They want to earn
actually
their
it's
own
a
money.
subjective. I don't say that they are wrong or they are not correct. It is
But
your own choice. It's all about your choice. So some women want to take care of their
absolutely.
family. Some women feel that it is good to work, and at the same time they also take care of their family. So everyone is not able to juggle a lot. So sometimes
Oh,
just want to focus on one thing. So it's not
right?
that they are wrong and I'm correct. Everyone has their own choices, their own priorities, their own thoughts. So I think, yeah, everyone is good. Women's are really doing a lot,
Yes, they are.
multitasking. Sometimes you are doing something and there other things are going on in your mind. So when I
Yeah.
was in a bank, I was working. So I would keep thinking about my son, that what he must be doing. He must be crying or sometimes. So
It
sorry about
happened.
that. It
Yeah.
happens a lot. Yeah.
Do you think it's possible though for a woman to be able to do it all? Because you have your career, but at the same time, if you want to flourish in your career, will you be able to manage the household? But then, if you're managing a household, will you be able to have a career? Do you think it's possible? Because we see a lot of women around us who seem like magicians. They're able to do everything. They seem to have a perfect life on social media. When I see some twin mothers. I have twins, by the way. I have twin daughters. They're 5. So I
Okay.
see some of
Okay.
these twin mothers. They look so beautiful. They're at
Uh-huh.
home. They're at
Yeah.
home. It's
Yes.
amazing, man. They've got perfect hair, perfect skin, perfect clothes. Everything is perfect. And their children are so happy. They seem to have
Happy.
everything perfect. But I often wonder, are these people really human beings? Or are they some celestial beings? They've come down from heaven, and how do they manage to make it look so effortless? Do you think, though, what we see on social media, do you think that's the reality, though? Or do you
No,
think, no,
never.
no, 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 really?
Never, never ever. Whatever you see on social media, you see, that's why we keep comparing our lives to them, to with other
Okay,
people. So
right.
whatever you see, that is not real. You never know what is going on behind the scene. There is a lot of things. There are a lot of things that are going on. So sometimes we feel that everything is going great, but you don't know what is the real situation, because everyone, we all post positive things on social media. We never show our pain, our struggle. So we all show happy faces on social media.
Okay,
So I think, yeah. So if you have other family members at your home, your mother-in-law, or you have a help at home, so then you might be able to manage everything. But if you have to do everything alone, then you might struggle, and it is completely tiring. I love being at home with my kids. I cherish each and every moment spent with them. So
right.
I become so happy. I become so elated when I see their smiles, their
Oh,
innocent faces, and when they fight with each other. So sometimes I also become a child with them, and sometimes they have to tell me, "Mama, you are not a kid anymore." So this time is not for forever. Very soon they are going to grow. They are growing up, every day, and after reaching at a certain point of time, they are not going to ask you for everything. So this is the time when they need your love, they need your time. So after some time, they will be busy in their studies, their friends, and their jobs and career. So that time is never going to come back. Money can come back later, you know,
yeah, yeah.
you must have seen. So,
That's true. Yeah.
and yeah, these precious moments are never going to come back. So it's always better if you can spend those precious moments with your family, with your kids. So I
Yeah.
think that is something I love the most, more than
Okay.
anything else. Yes.
You're making me feel very guilty now because when I sit with my children after 10 minutes, I lose my patience. I get a headache.
Everyone does. Even I also lost sometimes. I also
Yeah.
lose it when they keep fighting with each other and when they make noises. But when we remember, when we, go back in time. So how we used to be with our kids. We also used to fight. We also used to make mess, create mess. So
True.
if you see as a mother that why we are creating mass, why we are fighting with each other, but when you look at back, when you go back in time, so how were you at that time? So as
It's
a
true.
kid, if you are able to connect with them as a kid, then you will not feel bad. So you
Yeah.
also join them, and
Yeah.
in this way you are also able to live your childhood again.
That's true. Yeah.
So if
Actually,
you
that is a
become a
very
kid.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I often like yesterday. I completely lost it with my elder one. I mean, like I said, I have twins, but they're just a minute apart. So the
Okay.
one who's older, she's the naughtier one. She tends to. I don't know how she manages to, do things. In a split second, she could have done something she's not supposed to. But then when you what you said makes a lot of sense, Anjali, because I see a lot of myself in her. I was also very mischievous as a child.
Yes.
So, so yesterday what happened was what upset me was we had bought her an activity book. Based on what she wanted, we bought her an activity book that had these beautiful stickers that you stick in the right places. What does she do? She tears out all those stickers and she sticks it on different parts of her other toy. So
Then
what she's done
why?
is she's spoiled the book. The purpose of that book is lost. And
Yes.
that really upset me. So I completely lost it. I was yelling. I said, "What is wrong with you? And why do you do something like this?" And poor thing, now when I think about it, she was like just staring at me like that. And then after some time, then I feel bad after some time, and then I go and apologize. But then,
Yes.
the
And
damage has been done. Isn't
every mother does that. First we yell at them, first we scold them, and then after, especially when they
it?
sleep,
Yeah,
then we go to them, we kiss them, and we keep saying sorry, and
yeah,
I mean, we are so, we feel so guilty that why did I hit him?
very true.
But
Yeah, I mean, it's
uh,
guilty to factors there. Yeah.
yes,
But I've often, but the thing is, Anjali, you told me that just take a step back. You told me that what you see on social media is never the reality. Okay, let's assume that what you're saying is correct. But many of these, there are women who also are depressed and they cry on.
yes,
I've seen certain reels on Instagram. I'm sure you also seen them. They're crying and they're saying, "Oh my God, how can this is terrible, or I've done this, or I've done that." So we are also seeing the reality, isn't it? In a sense, we are also. Or do you think that is also just to get a number of views or just to get a number of likes? Or what's your opinion?
that is also fact. Many people, exploit their situations to get more views these days. You
Okay.
must have seen that if we have gone somewhere, we take pictures, we upload them on social media. But you cannot upload each and everything. Maybe one day you were depressed, maybe one day you were crying, maybe one day you had an argument with your family members. So
Yeah.
you are not going to upload that there. So
Mhm.
every moment is not the same. Sometimes you're happy. So always if you are a vlogger, like you are uploading everything, like right now we are eating this and I'm going outside and I'm with my family, so that is also part of earning views. So sometimes it's not always, but yeah, sometimes you also do such things to get more money, because many people are so sensitive. They love watching such content, they feel that everything is real, but they
Yeah.
don't know that sometimes, not always, but yeah, sometimes it is a part of acting.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not correct, but yeah, I feel that.
No, actually, Anjali, when you say sometimes I have to, I feel I actually genuinely want to agree with you. But then I feel that when I agree with you, I'm also feeling guilty because I think that, oh my God, if this woman was genuinely crying or if this woman was genuinely upset, am I saying that she's crying just for the views or just for the likes? I don't know. There's another factor to this also, Anjali, and this is I just want to ask you for your honest opinion. There are many, like you said, these bloggers or vloggers. We call them now bloggers, isn't it? Video bloggers
Mm,
or
yes,
influencers. That's what they call
exactly.
themselves now. So these influencers, what they do is every single aspect of their life, from the time they get up and they brush their teeth, that is also
Yes.
there on this social media.
Hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
I remember many years ago, this was even before this video blogging became popular. Many years ago, there's a very popular woman who does excellent. She had a cooking
Okay.
blog where she used to actually take pictures of the food that she's made along with the recipe. And she was very nice, very, very, very good woman. Honestly, I don't follow her recipes anymore. I'm sure she's still active. But she one day she put up a post on her blog saying that just to let you guys know, I just had a miscarriage.
Okay.
I think it was her first pregnancy, and then unfortunately it ended in a miscarriage. I was, to be honest with you, Anjali, and then immediately there were a lot of people who were saying, "Oh, so sorry, we feel so bad for you." Blah blah blah. Can I be honest with you, Anjali? I was irritated. I
Yes.
genuinely was irritated because I thought, and I would honestly like to have your opinion on this, because I thought to myself, hang on a second, this woman is having a cooking page, okay? And yes, it's true. So because of her cooking page, just like me, there were so many people who've become ardent
Yes.
fans of hers. But
Yes.
suddenly she changed the vibe of that page by putting in such a personalized thing. Like for me,
Yes.
I can't
Right.
even imagine sharing something like that, right? I mean, you would share it with your best friend or, you know,
Yes, exactly. You cannot share each and everything, especially these kind of moments or pain.
yes, yes.
So
So, what
how
is your
can
opinion on that? Because do you think I was justified in feeling irritated, or do you think, oh my God, what is wrong with you? Are you heartless? You should have sympathized with that woman, not felt
no, because
irritated.
they know that many people are connected with me, they are watching me, they are loving my videos. So then they know that whatever I'm going to post, they are going to love it, because they want to know more and more about you. So maybe
Yeah.
that's why they want to upload such things. But I think if your channel is about cooking, you don't need to upload your personal issues, your health issues. So that is something completely different from your profession. So again, that is also I think for views.
This is not just a cooking page, Anjali. If you go to there are so many people. I mean, I'm talking about the Malayali. There are some the Malayali influencers. I don't follow any of these people. For some strange reason, they come up on my feed. Okay, don't ask me why. It's like as if YouTube or Instagram is forcing me or persuading me to follow these people, which I
Yes,
genuinely am not interested in.
yes.
But the point I'm trying to make is, these women, they post from the time they wake up in the morning till the time they go to bed. Even their private moments with their husbands, or I mean,
Yes.
not
No, no,
always,
you are completely true.
yeah, holding their hands or giving them a kiss on the cheek. I'm thinking to myself, I feel embarrassed. Okay, now, so then Anjali, you're going to say, listen, madam, if you're not interested, then don't go and watch. I know, I am also not interested in watching. But do you think that we sometimes feel a little bit of jealousy when we watch those kinds of videos, or is it just me? Because sometimes I think, wow, these people have such a picture perfect life here. I mean, you look so nice and so beautiful. Do you ever feel jealous when you see these kinds of videos, or do you think, what is wrong with you? That's just for views.
Yes, actually, you are true because we are humans. We also have thoughts. We also have feelings. We also want to get better in life. So obviously, we compare our life to them, but we also have to acknowledge the fact that everything is not true. Sometimes a husband wife they have gone somewhere, they are hugging each other, and then they upload that picture on social media. So you don't know, but that maybe after 1 or 2 minutes they have an argument with each other. So you don't know
Yeah.
that part, and it happens many times, especially with ladies. They want to get so many pictures, they want to click so many pictures, but everyone doesn't like this. So maybe because of those pictures, they had an argument with each other. Maybe they had a serious fight with each other. So you don't know that fact. What are
Oh,
you?
very
You are saying that picture, that smiley and those faces, happy faces. So we always, for example, to get one perfect shot, we have to sometimes we have to take at least 20 pictures, 20 selfies. So we
absolutely
don't upload each and everything. So we would upload the best one after, applying filters and so many things. So
true.
we are not going to upload those pictures in which I was not looking good.
Got it.
So I
Yeah.
think, yeah,
Uh-huh. It makes sense actually. That is the human psychology. That is true. What an excellent point you made. I didn't think of it from that angle. After uploading those pictures, maybe they would have had an argument because one
this,
partner did not like the other
this is the
person's.
reality. It happens.
Yeah. No, it's true. Actually, yesterday what happened was, it's so funny you should say this because my husband is against social media. He's an IT professional and he's completely
Okay.
against social media. I have a channel on social media where I teach English. I
Okay.
have the students' channels on Instagram and on YouTube. He doesn't have a problem with that. But I love dance. And I do dance. Off late, I've joined for a dance fitness program. And
Hmm.
so I love to do these dance reels. Whenever I do a dance reel, my kids, they also automatically come and they also want to be a part of it. And my husband hates that. He hates it. He says, you do whatever you want here. Why are these kids coming in and between and doing this? So yesterday I was doing this dance reel. It was actually a dance reel by Beyonce. Beyonce is one of the biggest singers in the world. She's an
Okay.
American singer. Beyonce knows this. So Beyonce's dance reel, it was, and I don't do anything which is indecent because first of all, I am not comfortable. Even before kids, it was like that. Even if a little bit of my stomach is shown by mistake when I'm lifting my arms, I instantly don't upload it.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened was the last step that I was doing. He said, "What kind of a step is this? This is an indecent step. Why are you doing this in front of the kids?" And I got irritated because for him to actually say that, because I never do anything indecent, he knows this. And so then we had an argument about it. And I said, "That's unfair. That's an unfair comment to me."
Yes.
But then now, when you said this to me, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's true, isn't it? Because we are only seeing in hindsight what he said is true. Because the girls, they're too young,
Mm-hmm.
so they think that this is okay, this is fine. But what he said is also a valid point, and what it substantiates what you just said. Because in the middle of putting that perfect reel or that perfect
Yes.
shot, there are so many arguments that come at the
Right.
back. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I said to Sanjay, that's an excellent point, because a lot of people say, no, no, madam, whatever you see on social media is fake. But what you said actually hit the nail on the head. Because there are so many people who argue about those pictures after the fact.
Pictures. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. And I think it happens with everyone, especially these days. We are
yeah.
so fond of taking so many selfies and then uploading it on social media. So,
Yeah, I mean, like the other day also, I had a friend of mine. The two of us, we and she's a very sweet girl, so she didn't see anything. And what I did was I took a video of her having a pani puri and I posted it on my story.
okay.
But after posting that video, I felt bad because she's got a lot of acne. She's actually a
Oh,
beautiful woman, and I genuinely did not realize it. And then for some reason, Anjali, I took down that video. But she saw that video, she liked it. But then I felt bad for some reason, and I took down that video because I thought to myself, I don't think I wouldn't have
mm-hmm.
liked it if she had posted a video of me with so much
Right.
acne on.
Right.
And then I told her, it was after seeing that video, I realized, listen, I think it's better you get this checked because she's a beautiful woman. So the
Mm-hmm.
acne is like, it's very evident. She's got like your skin tone. It's really, she's very fair. And so just imagine you having all those pink pimples on
Yes.
your
Yes.
face.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I told her, better get it checked.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it's the boons and banes of technology, Anjali?